Mexico, California is home to the Golden Gate Bridge and to the foggiest summers on Earth. It is also my home. So is the country of 7,107 islands, the Philippines. Since childhood, I've shuttled back and forth from these two places, these two distinctly different cultures, only to be confused. Am I American or am I Filipino? I know how American I am. I'm pretty much close to apple pie. But being Filipino, I'm clueless. So I've set out to find what being Filipino is in my American world. In finding the true Filipino in me, I've set out to find the ideal Philippine town. It isn't about visiting the most modern cities where Western influences are the norm. It's not even about how many museums you've cruised or bars you've boozed through. It's about getting into the thick of the culture. From all my travels, I realized that small towns and cities are really the heart and soul, the backbone of what really makes a culture unique. There is one such city I've discovered on the tip of the northern Zamboanga Peninsula in southern Philippines. A hop, skip, and a plane ride away from wherever you may be, this quaint city bursting with history is called Dapitan. I fly out of Ninoy Aquino Airport in Manila. As I came to find out, these are a series of airports with the same name. A domestic, an international, and a newer one, which only services a few airlines. Upon arrival, you'll notice that the Dipolog airport is the quintessential no-man's land airport. Instead of a conveyor belt delivering your luggage, you are greeted by a smiling gentleman who hand carries your suitcase for you while you wait. The ride from Dipolog, the sardine capital, to Dapitan takes about half an hour by van, or you can opt to take the bus, the jeepney, or a tricycle. Remember, if you're in a foreign land, try to speak the way the locals do, or at least pick up a few words. Even if your accent might sound funny, which might definitely sound a bit off. Dapitan City, here we come. As we enter the majestic gates, actually no gates, but a very nice road with a splendid view of the Sulu Sea. We come upon hundreds of triangular-shaped streamers in all sorts of colors. That can only mean one thing in this country: a fiesta is brewing. Just my luck. I'm ready for my adventure. Before heading out to the unknown, a quick pit stop to the Dapitan City Hotel is needed. An older but well-kept hotel. The fuchsia-adorned rooms are expansive and have great beachfront views. This will be my home for the next couple of days. Dapitan is known as the city of shrines. This, to me, sounds like a bunch of statues, but apparently I'm wrong. A shrine is a marker of something important. It could be a sign, a statue, a building, or anything else that proves to be of historical significance. There is but one man who rules all the shrines in Dapitan. Anything and everything that he has touched has turned not into gold, but into perfect shrine material. I'm talking about the Philippines' very own national hero, Jose Rizal. Running around the city is like retracing his steps. Growing up in the States, I had always heard of Jose Rizal, but I never knew of his importance. Apparently, he's influenced every aspect of Dapitanon life.
I'm currently in the city center of Dapitan, a city that owes itself to the famous Filipino national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. Not only was he an engineer, a painter, a farmer, but he was also the Philippines' very own Renaissance man, a true civil servant. In this very plaza where I'm standing at right now, he created the first lighting system of the entire town using coconut oil. Very ingenious. And if you look around, he also planted these acacia trees. Very nice, makes the plaza look very beautiful.
And every other street name is named after him. His mother, his father, his sister, girlfriend, novel, etc. His influence is pretty much hard to miss. But really, what's the big deal? Historians believe that he helped incite the Philippine Revolution, not with a sword, but with his pen. He wrote such works as No Limitangere and El Filibusterismo, exposing the abuses of Spanish friars in the Philippines. Of course, these activities did not go unnoticed. It led to his arrest, exile, and ultimately his execution in Luneta Park. Which leads me back to Dapitan and its significance in the life of Jose Rizal. He was exiled here for 3 years before being executed. More importantly, this is where he met the love of his life, Josephine Bracken, whom he had lived with in Dapitan. So here we are at their abode. By his house, a museum dedicated to his life, displaying his favorite personal items such as his writing table. The museum chronicles his life through things he used during his lifetime. And in the end, there was a rock, the Mi Retiro Rock, where he retired with his one and only.
They say that Jose Rizal and Josephine Bracken spent some special afternoons on this very spot. Look out to the sunset, it's beautiful. Just don't fall.
Next up, faith, fate, and holy herbs.
We're at St. James the Greater Parish. This is where Jose Rizal used to go to church every Sunday while he was exiled in Dapitan. Till this day, the townsfolk go to church here. They pray, they reflect, and sometimes they even sleep.
One thing about Filipinos is that they are unbelievably pious. No matter what religion, they are here to pray and pray and pray some more.
I just climbed 200 steps of dilapidated wood, termite infested, to get up this belfry of St. James the Great Parish. Oh, wow. Well worth it. Look at this, guys. So this is the infamous river that my tour guide was talking to me about. I don't remember the name, but she said it used to be infested with man-eating crocodiles. And that's why they put Rizal, the famous Jose Rizal, in this island, because he couldn't get out. Too many crocodiles might eat him. But I guess they're not here anymore. One thing about belfries is that there are a lot of bells, and I really, really want to ring one. Should I? Don't do this at home. Don't tell anyone. Let's go. Going down now. This is the way to go. In high heels, of course. too bad. I don't know if you can see these in other countries, but in the Philippines, sometimes when you go outside the church, you'll see kids selling these candles. A peso each, that's less than 25 cents, US cents, right here. And this is for offering to a saint or to Mama Mary or for a loved one, right here. I need to atone for my sins. Here you can offer this candle to any, you can offer to Santo Niño or Mama Mary or the Archangel.
Talking about faith and fate brings me to holy herbs sold right outside the church. These holy herbs are blessed by not only a shaman, but a priest too. This is folk religiosity at its finest. These concoctions are definitely very exotic to me. Buy a couple of jars of coconut oil mixed with cinnamon sticks and special leaves, and your headache will be cured. Who needs paracetamol when you can get this for half the price? Traveling salesmen are welcomed here with open arms. They band together, set up temporary shop, and voila! You have a chengge. Rows and rows of flea market style shop selling trinkets, vintage clothing, and anything else you can imagine. This is Philippine culture at its finest. But what's coming up will surely fascinate. The whimsical Kinabayo Festival. Church Plaza transformed into a haze of pious believers. Dazed as I am, I run with the throng and carry a leaf that I bought for 15 pesos. That's one special leaf. We wave the leaves in the air and scream with fervor, "Viva Señor Santiago!" who, by the way, is St. James the Greater, while a group of men carry a statue around the plaza. All you need, really, is a little bit of faith. Coming up, unleash the inner foodie. £5 mango shakes, that's about a dime. Believe it or not. The Filipino mango shake is unlike anything imaginable. It is no ordinary shake. It is a labor of love between mango and human hands. But to truly understand the decadence of the shake, you must understand the Philippine mango. No other mango in the world can compare to its succulent appeal. Like a luscious creamy jello with the right hint of floral sweetness, this mango is famous the world over. These mangoes are blended into a delightful dessert. The result, a buttery mango smoothie that glides like velvet with every sip. Although nothing in my world can ever top the mango shake, mom and pop bakeries are another must-taste in the Philippines. In addition, bakeries are usually located within the hustle and bustle of the town, which is great if you would like to see how the locals work and play.
I love eating, and everywhere I go, I always look for a bakery. Here in Dapitan, they have this bakery. What's the name of your bakery, sir? Jana's Place, and these are wonderful bakers. And look here, they have crinkles and pandesal, all sorts of different kinds of Filipino breads. Cool, so I'm gonna try this ensaymada and hopia. And it's so warm. Most of these breads in the Philippines, sir, are baked fresh every day, and a lot of them are very sweet. They like lots of sugar. Filipinos love sweet things. Let me show you something else. It's very interesting to see in different countries just the way they make their bread. Here, right here is a chiffon cake, and I was looking down there, it's a banana cake.
So now I have pastries that I got for free.
I need plastic.
I totally scored. Thanks, sir. You're very cute. Next up, a mouth-watering river feast. Dapitan is surrounded by water, the sea, rivers, rivulets. Today, I find myself on a fantastic river cruise. The Sea Lion Jr. is similar to a barge, but indigenized. A large wooden board is placed on 2 pump boats, and plastic chairs are neatly layered so that a maximum amount of people can fit. This is life. A charmed and simple life where time has come to a standstill. People looking out of their stilted houses, some guys fishing for the day's meal. This is what it's all about. My lunch is a lunch of kings. King crab, that is. This is what I love about the Philippines. I'm at this restaurant right now called Inihaw o Kinilaw, and look at all this fresh seafood that they have. And most of the fish are caught in the fish pond itself, all around this restaurant. We're right beside a river, so let's go eat. You can't get this anywhere. This is right here is kinilaw, and it's actually fresh fish cooked in vinegar. And that's where you get the name of the restaurant. Let's chow down, and I'll see you later. Washing your hands in this place is everybody's business. Instead of a faucet, they have this beautiful woman here pouring water over my hand with this coconut ladle. Got some soap, and look at that. It's an oyster soap with it. Gloria de Dapitan. The glory of Dapitan is a tiny strip mall where families can enjoy their evenings and weekends. Exceptionally modern for this laid-back town, features an electronic arcade complete with beer gardens and even a wine bar. Kids can enjoy the carousel and carnival games. An alternative pastime? Boxing. This special treat is for the fiesta. Even more special for this fiesta is the beauty contest. There is such a fixation over beauty in the Philippines that even our good morning isn't good morning. It's magandang umaga, or beautiful morning. Beautiful islands coming up next. A retreat in the Philippines isn't complete without island hopping. With 7,107 islands, running out of islands is nearly impossible. We are off to Aliguay Island, another white sand one day. I meet new friends, take a few photos, and even go for a dip. The ride back to the resort is even more astounding. Incredible cliffs and a never-ending horizon of pure sun. Completing my boat ride is an alfresco dinner at the Dakak Beach Resort White Sand Beach. A grand buffet with a Hawaiian performance. The next day, horses and a game of chance. Fiestas are a special time in a town's life. It's a gathering of the townsfolk and the energy and excitement that comes along with it. Horses on parade? Sometimes you can't help but lead astray. Speaking of astray, the gambling activities that go on during fiesta time would leave any goody two-shoes running for the hills. Fiestas bring in all sorts of strange and funny gambling activities in the guise of children's games. Adults can play too. But really, the core of Dapitan isn't the fiestas nor the shrines. It's about real people, real life. It's about the authentic. It's about finding the true Filipino. It's about finding me.